evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Live with Fefe and Freddy.
It
I'm
is yet another Wednesday night.
yes, indeed. Welcome to your Wednesday night conversation. I am Felicia Fifi Minor, and over there, looking like the guy from Savage Garden, is.
It's the hair. It's very either
Do you
90s,
remember, like, in
yes.
those videos, he would just be so you'd be like, "Oh, he must just really be that."
I feel like it's the hair. It's got the 90s floppy hair, or it's kind of anime, so it's a little bit, a
I
little bit
feel
from
like
column
it
A, a little bit
a
from column
breakdown
B.
of some sort,
Like,
and I just realized the pea mask is in
what
my
is what is
face.
happening?
You know, when I start to get ready, I just kind of push the mic over here because I get ready in here now, and so I just pulled it over and then just sat down and was like, "Okay, let's go." So
That's why I'm actually really glad that I can get ready at my vanity, because I have my routine down. I have and I don't have to. But then the problem is that I have to bring everything out here. And
yeah.
tonight I was running a little bit behind schedule, and I don't know why I was running behind schedule, but I was.
Is
I was.
Mercury in retrograde or something?
It's
Because somebody
always in
let me
retrograde.
know.
I
Because
don't know.
there's a lot of weird things happening, and I
I
just
feel like
need
that's probably a
explanations.
thing, but yeah, I was I
I
don't
feel like
understand why I'm running so far behind. I don't know. I don't know, but.
can I blame the holiday season?
Yes, I think that's fair.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
The
Let's
holiday
go with
season
that.
fucks everything up.
Mhm.
Everything.
Happy and jolly and stressful. Welcome.
Yay.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. We have a show packed for you tonight. We're going to talk about being hot with our clothes on. Yes, you heard that right. Hot with your clothes on.
And not temperature.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
like, yeah. Um, or as I hear often high school students say, period. Bet. hmm Anyway, we'll also be talking about ways that we are feeling less human these days because, especially on International Human Rights Day, we are rolling back human rights.
oh, it's National Human Rights Day. That's exciting. Not in America. We didn't
Unless
get
you're a
that memo.
cis white man. Cis
We
white
didn't get that
man.
memo. Well, they're the
And
only ones that really matter. I mean, if you're not
oh,
cis white and middle aged with,
oh, is that
a
what it is?
good income of, at least what, 200K
500.
plus these days. I feel
Oh,
like
200K is like poverty level for people with
I
two
was being
kids.
generous.
So
I was being generous.
I need somebody that can make 500 and more. Anyway.
I just need to either A, be independently wealthy so I can just retire. And the fact that I
Mhm.
haven't won the lottery yet, I feel is extraordinarily transphobic. Or I just need somebody to pay me to be trans, whatever that looks like. I need them to do that.
Oh, there's people already doing that. You haven't caught on? Oh.
I don't think I'm hot enough. I have to either be ripped, you know what I mean? So I can do those videos
Oh.
where it's oh, you want me in the women's
Oh.
restroom, and they're flexing and shit.
Oh.
They would just be like, okay, old hairy white dude, what do you
With that being said, what are some of your favorite cold weather clothes or accessories that make you feel hot? You want me to go first? Enter it in the chat. I feel like there's one person watching. Who are you? Uh, we have so many
Everybody's
people that
trying to get
listen to
that
the
last minute
podcast.
profit and
Should we
shit.
just start making these for the podcast?
Right.
Anyway, so I think during the winter, um, I have these fleece, lined pants, and they're like yoga pants, but they're not like yoga
Mm.
pants. Um, they don't have that well, I have a butt, so I don't know what it looks like back there, but, um you know what I'm talking about, because all year long, I wonder, "Oh, yoga pants." Um, and they have it's not and it's enough to keep you warm, but not enough to, like, burn you up. I love those. I also have, like, these Nike pants that I got at, like, off the rack or something. I looked them up, and I think they're, like, more than I can afford, regularly, so I like those too, and they're red, and they show off my butt,
I
unlike
will. I
when I
will.
see
I
other
will.
people
I will talk
wear
about what I
them.
feel like when I like what I like later.
Oh,
Later.
oh. I also have other things, but those are the and I like sweaters, and I live for sweater weather. So, yes. We'd like to thank our patrons, our supporters, our exclusive club. Just kidding. Well, kind of.
Mm.
Uh, kind of. Um, we like to thank Bill, Brandon, Cassandra, Chris, and Michelle, Dee, Drake Jensen, and Michael, Casey Starr, Carrie and Corey, Joan, Laura, Madam Askew, and the Grand Arbiter, Nicole, Patricia Mason, and Shannon. I saw that a couple people joined for free. The name that comes off the top of my head is I saw Abigail
Mm.
join for free. So welcome to our Patreon. Once you join, you can never leave.
It's like the Hotel California.
It, we also like to thank Marissa of Wigs of a Kind for wigs like these or mine.
Not this. This is not a Wigs of a Kind wig. This is something I found hanging around in my bedroom and decided to use tonight.
You had wigs in your bedroom?
I mean,
Well, I don't have wigs
I
in my
mean, do you want to talk about some of the other stuff I have in my bedroom? Because
bedroom.
wigs are the least weird. I'm just saying, like, if you wanna talk about shit in my bedroom, we can talk about the shit that's in my bedroom. I think you would find the
No,
wigs to be the
no, no.
least
I'm good.
like.
I'm
I'm
good.
just saying,
I'm good. We already
just
know.
saying.
We already know. We already know. So yeah, check out Wigs of a Kind on Facebook and Instagrams. She's doing a end of the year type deal, and her wigs are affordable. I know that some people are
Hmm.
like, "This is too good to be true." I've been wearing them for more than a decade.
Hmm.
Most of anything that I wear, if you go, "Oh, I love that," it's probably her, because I
Yeah. More
rarely
of, and my all of my like nicer, not shitty wigs are Marissa's. So.
yeah, so every time you compliment me, just know that I didn't pay that much for it. Um,
Sorry.
also, there are those people that, like, pay $400 and then the costume doesn't but
Mm.
that's tea that I'm not ready to serve because
Mm.
sometimes I could be put on the rack to be served. Depending on the day, or I just completely forget them. How was your weekend?
My weekend was actually pretty full. Friday was Winterfest at my partner's work, and she works at like a like childcare and things, and um, it's always super cute. Like all the
Friday
all the
must have been
classrooms.
Winterfest day.
of the
Because
day.
we had Winterfest too.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like all the classrooms like decorate like in a different theme or whatever. There's different activities for the kids. Santa's there. They and every time when they go see Santa, they get like a book and a toy. It's super cute, and it
Mhm.
always blows my mind because we always end up. I think I've gone every year since she started working there. Um, and we always end up greeting people at the front as soon as they come in and direct them, if you want to do crafts is this way, Santa's this way, whatever. She
Mhm.
knows the name of every fucking kid that comes in, and there are well over 200 children.
No way.
She knows every single one of them, and I'm like, I can barely remember the
How?
fucking names of the people that live in my house, and there's only like four of us, four and a half. Like, I I do not I don't know how she does it. We all know that I am terrible with names. I can never remember anybody's name ever. And
True
these kids
story.
come in and she greets every single one of them by name. And it
Mm.
blows my
I wonder
mind
what her
every
secret
single time.
is.
Blows my mind every single time. And I'm like,
Tell me your secrets. Please tell me.
how?
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 And like 90% of them all look the same because they're toddlers and all the fucking toddlers look alike. They all look like
Uh,
like little mushy
mm,
gremlins. Like they all kind of look the same. So I'm
mm.
like, I don't know how the hell she does it. And I'm just like, I don't remember most of her coworkers' names, even though I've been introduced to them. Like I've seen them regularly, and I'm like,
I feel like she's like she's one of those people that if she had had twins, she would be able to tell them apart right away.
probably,
She's one of those people
yeah.
that
I would probably have to tattoo one on their forehead just to be sure I didn't fuck it up.
Oh my god.
Like
Anyway, so
it
you
blows my
enjoyed
mind.
Winterfest.
But it was fun. It was cute. Like it's always fun. Like the kids are, one of them was came up and looked at me and went, "Who's that?" He's like,
I'm not even
she's
doing
like, "That's
anything.
my husband." They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not that interested. I don't know
Oh,
about you."
do they
Yeah,
notice that you might be the gay friend too?
probably they're probably like, oh, okay, I can see so. Saturday was busy. Got up and basically ran a bunch of errands because I had to run all over the place to pick up prizes for Sunday. And we made our daughter come with us because she needed to
Oh,
get out of the
no.
fucking house and out of her fucking bedroom.
Oh, yeah, I understand that story.
So we basically didn't give her a choice.
There's a
Um,
fly hovering. Sorry.
you know, you have to leave your friends at the club next time. And we stopped at Shea Cheese first, which I'm like,
Who
that,
are
that was
they?
that was smart because we got cheese and stuff to
Did you
snack
get
on,
grilled
and
cheese?
my daughter loves cheese. Oh my god, it was so good. We got I don't even remember what the hell we got. There was a Gouda that we tried that was really good. Um, there was it garlic and chive or something? It was really
Mm.
good. There was one that was made with flowers that was really good. Um, we had it was really good. Y'all need to go check out Shea Cheese if you haven't. It is at 32nd Street in Shea,
In the shaperhead.
and in the Shaverhood. And it's really, really good. Their sandwiches are good. Their cheese boards are good. Like they have all sorts of fun cheeses. So she was
Are they
happy
one of
that
us?
she got cheese. And then I had to drive all the way out to the east side because I had to go to Spooky Swirls and the Toasted Mallow.
Why
And
did you
the
just
folks
tell me?
at
Mm, I don't know
The
about
folks at Spooky Swirls were super, super nice. They always donate stuff for our big Drag Story Hour
mhm.
fundraiser in February. They always donate stuff. We always end up getting cupcakes from there for the fundraiser, like all sorts of stuff. So they were super excited to be able to help out with this too. Um, and I got some cupcakes, and they were really yummy.
Oh,
Um,
far down.
and then over to the Toasted Mallow. I didn't get to chat with the owner; she's out of town. But for those of you that
That's
don't know,
rude that
Toasted
you were
Mallow
this far
is
and didn't say hello.
I was busy. And uh, she was out of town. But for those of the folks that don't know, Toasted Mallow is queer owned,
Indeed.
and woman owned. So, and it's out on the east side. So if you're in Gilbert, go check them out because they're really
Maybe you
good.
will text me and say hello.
Oh my God. Their oatmeal cream pies are like the
To die
best.
for.
I end up getting marshmallow like all over my face. It gets stuck in my hair. Like I get
I've heard that
like
before.
I didn't even like freaking marshmallow in my mustache for like an hour, and I'm like, y'all didn't want to tell me this. Cool, thank you.
You're
Um,
welcome. That's
and
what you got
then
telling me you were here.
we drove back home, dropped off our daughter and all the stuff in the car, and then went to go pick up our trees. We go get a tree. Went to get the tree. Brought the tree
You got a
home.
live tree?
Yeah, yeah. We
Mhm.
always get a live tree. Always get a live tree. And then Sunday was the Sugar Plum Showdown, the Bake Off,
Was that?
which
I'm just kidding.
I thought it was a cute little event.
It was.
I I think people like legitimately missed out. Like if they didn't go, like I feel like it could have been a really, really cute event, especially since it was 18 and over. People are always
Mhm.
like, there's nothing out here for people that are 18 and over, blah, blah, blah. Well, here was an event
Ooh,
and you didn't go.
ooh.
There's nothing out here for people that don't drink. Oh, here's an event that has no
Oh, that drink
alcohol.
was good. You should put that recipe on the Patreon.
Yes, because I followed an exact recipe.
Oh,
Just
I
dump
don't know
shit.
your business. You didn't even tell me it
Um,
was on the toasted mallow. Rude. Which
um,
is down the street.
but it was cute. It was a fun little event, and like the people that were there seemed to have fun. We had some yummy little goodies. Our judges were awesome. Like I said, it was kind of disappointing not to see more folks there, just because it is literally shit that people have been asking for.
Mhm.
You know, oh, there's
Mhm.
not like I said, people are always bitching that there's nothing out here for people that are 18 and over. There's nothing out here for people that don't really drink. I
That's
was a
too
little
bad. So sad.
disappointed to not see more court folks there. I know a
Why?
lot of people were in Vegas, but there were plenty who weren't, including our other line member and our emperor. They were both in town and they didn't go to the event.
Ooh.
And I have no problem saying that on this because it's a thing. Like, this is your literal job, but whatever.
Ooh.
Um,
Not your literal job.
it literally is.
To show up at events.
So
That's it?
it would have been good to have our other line member there, and our emperor, but that's fine. It is what it is.
Oh.
Like I said, I think that it was a super fun event, and I think that it could have been super fun for folks, but who
I
knows?
I thought you all did a wonderful job, and I, um, may have had more than one of each thing. The sick part that you're not including in any of this is there was a challenge that was involved, and I was not aware that this challenge was gonna appear, but it was a bake-off, anything can happen, plot twist, folks, plot twist. So then, Freddie has this grin that he does that, he's up to no good, and he's like, "So we have one more thing," and I'm like, "Uh-oh, what is this thing?" And he wanted us to build a gingerbread house in 6 minutes.
Mhm. Teams. We
And,
had teams.
yeah, we had teams, but there was only 2 things of frosting, and not that many pieces of the house, and some of the pieces of the houses broke off.
Look, that was like two kits, and each kit supposedly could make four houses. So
N
if
I don't
y'all
believe it.
y'all weren't obviously you guys didn't do it right because it should have
Uh,
been able to make at least I think it
Mine
was
was
four houses per kit.
and ours was one of 2 standing by itself pretty much. and there was,
great.
like, 5 of us, and
I
we
should have, I
literally
got,
watched a house fall.
it was just like, wow. It was,
It went, it was standing as soon as it hit the table, it went,
and then it
"Whoop."
just, it
A
was
for
fun though. It was
effort.
pandemonium. It was great. And we did end up raising like $200 for Drag Story Hour, so I'm okay
I'll
with that.
take it. I'll take it.
Um, so that was pretty much. Oh,
What?
so a couple weeks ago, I did like my petty peeve that
Of
I,
ugly
I
plates?
yes, I have another one
Uh-oh.
this week that I need to throw
It's
out
not an
there
ugly
because
plate, though?
it's actually ugly plate adjacent, but not.
Ooh.
So these videos randomly, like I get a lot of food videos on my feed,
Mhm. Oh.
and this. So I sent Felicia one the other night, which I thought
Yeah.
was fantastic. I Another one of his popped up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. This dude's awesome. But
So that's not
I
a pet peeve.
no, I cannot stand the people on the social media who purposefully make shitty recipes that are never. You're not going to eat them.
What do you mean?
So, like there's one dude on there who makes like gross recipes from like the 50s, like the ones that are like gelatin or like
No.
aspic and shit. Like he makes that stuff, and you're never gonna eat it. Like other casseroles and things that you're like you are not going to eat this. This is not going to be eaten. But
Gross.
what pisses me off about it is, especially right now, I'm like, okay, it's great that you have that much
Money just
disposable income that you can waste that much food. But
mhm.
there are people who are literally struggling to feed their family while you're wasting $30 to $50 worth of food. Like I cannot stand it. Or the people like they're like, oh look, this is the best way to eat such and such thing, and they buy it, they put it on a plate, and then they immediately put it in the trash. And I'm like, why are you
Okay.
wasting food?
Okay, that's, like, my biggest thing. Like, I always wonder, as much as I love baking shows, I know that there's only 3 judges and there's, like, 6 cakes.
Hmm. They
Like,
all eat it.
I hope so.
It all gets like shared, and the crew I guess get to eat it and all those things. Like,
I
but
hope so, 'cause
yeah, but like this shit, like it pisses me off. I'm like, you just wasted like broth and protein and all of like vegetables and things. Like you just wasted all of this because you insisted on making this recipe that you know is going to be inedible. Like, and
mm,
that's the whole shtick, is that you're making these disgusting recipes.
well, and that's probably how he's making his money.
Right. By wasting food,
Mhm.
which drives me batshit crazy, especially right now, especially with people struggling, like, and I'm like, the amount of privilege that goes into this shit. And I'm like, super cute. Great. No. Mm-mm. I'm like, I can't support it. I can't, like, it is not okay to do this shit right now. And like, all right, you want to do stuff for entertainment, do something that doesn't waste
Mhm.
something that people are struggling to have right now. Like that shit just ugh. It's gross. It is gross, and it reeks of privilege, and I hate it. And it's almost always white people.
Well, I'll tell you, my mom would probably get on a plane to whoop my butt if she saw
Right.
me throwing food in the trash on purpose.
Right.
She'd
Like
be
you're
like,
gonna
"What
you're
the
literally
hell?"
like, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it starts adding up. Like $30 barely gets you like a
Mm,
basket of groceries now. So it's like I see the ingredients that are going into these things, and I'm like, that's easily $30 to $50 worth of food that
mhm.
you're wasting. Like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I think it's gross and privileged, and people need to. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's gross. How was your weekend?
I haven't thrown any food away, so
Oh,
that's
that's
good. Mhm. So we had Winterfest at our. I'm sure it's not as big as y'all's school or daycare, um, but the kids had fun. People were selling baked goods. Um, a little disappointed in like the food and beverage, but I'm okay. I didn't have to pay to get in or anything, so that's fine. But um, the kids had the most fun because they brought this. It's not snow, but I know you can't get these things without um, money. And I'm sure the parents would not want to spend more money because they already charge you for everything. Um, but anyhow, it was like soap. I think it's soap or some kind of formula that it makes it look like snow is.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's the same thing they do with like the zoo and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically like
and
shaved snow.
yeah, and so Lily got it pretty much all over her being, and yeah, couldn't leave there until they turned it off because that's the main attraction.
Ugh.
Sometimes parenting is great, but sometimes parenting is hard because you're like, we gotta go now. So then I'm like trying to find somebody.
No,
Can you
thank
turn that
you.
off? Turn that off so I can leave without having to fight a child.
Oh my god, yeah, no. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that shit. I'm like, no.
Well, your kids are older and they can drive themselves.
Right. You're like, you don't want to leave? That's fine. You can either Uber or drive yourself home. I don't care.
Yeah, at this point, we live close enough, so you wanna walk home? Um, but I feel like the older one would do something like, "No, I'll just go stay at somebody's house," and I'll be like, "No." And then I don't remember what we did on Saturday. Fart, fart. Anyway, um, and then I thought, Sunday was very fun. Um, wore one of my favorite dresses because it looks like a sweater, but it's not a sweater. And then, I loved getting to talk to folks. Who were the 2 gentlemen? Now I'm not remembering names. I spoke to
Oh,
them.
uh,
They made the Blondies? Did they make the Blondies?
yeah, 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 yeah. They're the my pool
Is that
boys.
the Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Okay.
Joshua and fuck
We don't remember names
Derek.
here.
Josh and
I b
Derek.
I barely pronounce them.
Yeah, it was Josh and
Um,
Derek.
and so, yeah, just great talking to people. Um, I will tell you that we had a so we got a lift home. Me and a friend of ours got
Where the fuck did the balloons come from? Where did that? What? Yeah.
we got a lift home. Was that what I said? And then all of a sudden the balloons came up?
I don't know what you must have done something that made them.
I didn't do anything.
Uh,
So, um, when we got um, the Lyft driver was very interesting,
oh,
so to speak. that Amber is great at redirecting. Let's say that. Because he started talking about childhood traumas
Oh dear God, what the hell?
right off the
What?
bat.
Okay.
Didn't we were both looking at each other like, what the fuck is happening? No way. And so then um he was talking about how his parents were wrong and they should have never had kids, and
Jesus Christ.
it went on to something that I had never imagined discussing with an Uber driver, that I was like,
Why? Why?
so I just have words of wisdom for Uber and Lyft drivers. We don't deserve your whole story.
Don't trauma dump on your passengers. The fuck?
Mm. It was so interesting. And she's so positive that she was like, yeah. But I was like, oh my God. And we had split it. So then she gets out of the car and I have to like ride the rest of the way. And he continues. Poor guy. I did encourage therapy though. We are not a product of our traumas, but we can learn from them to be better people. That is how I feel after that. Yeah. And now I need my certificate in therapy. Did I earn it? Yeah. I spent like 45 minutes in a car being a therapist. It's wonderful.
God.
Another skill unlocked.
Oh
Hmm.
God.
So yeah, it's just been, and the week has been just oddly weird in general. I don't know if you've felt that way, but
Yeah, no, it has been. And I think it's because we're on that like slope into the holidays and people are stressing about
Mooney.
money and gifts and all the shit that comes along with all of the shit.
Hmm.
So yeah, that doesn't
And I
surprise
feel like
me.
everybody's trying to get everything done by the
Yeah.
holidays, and
Oh,
like
100%.
I'm like, oh, but I have a case study open, and I can't like I I can't really rush it. So could you just not? No, there's no such thing as can you hurry up and do it? No,
No.
sorry,
Mm-mm.
no. Durations don't end because you ended.
Right, that's not how that works. This is like the so speaking of fucking coworkers, uh, so we were before Thanksgiving, like at our morning meetings and stuff, which thank God are not on camera. Um, but like people are talking about like what kind of pies do people make, whatever, blah blah blah. You put it in the chat, and I put in like
Uh,
my maple bourbon
mhm.
pumpkin pie, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, you should send me the recipe. I'd love to make this for Thanksgiving." And I'm like, "Uh-huh, sure, whatever." This is the dude that I can't stand, by the way. I don't like him at all.
How does he still
And
exist?
I don't know. Every once in a while he tries to move to a different department,
And you're
but
like
either they
hoping
don't
that he
like him
does.
or he decides that it was much easier over with us, so he comes back. I'm like, "Why do you keep letting him back?" Um
Yeah,
but I was busy and I never had a chance to type out because the fucking it's a long complicated. It's like it's not a short, throw some pumpkin in a pie thing. Like it's a process, right?
it's
So
not buy
trying
the
to type,
puree and go
right,
put it
like
in a crust.
typing out the fucking recipe is not something that I can do in like 2 minutes. It's a process.
But why
So I
not?
never got around to it before Thanksgiving, and he was like, "You never sent this to me," and I'm like, "Sorry, I was fucking busy. Fuck off. Like I don't know what to tell you." He's like, "Well, maybe I can make it for Christmas," and I'm like, "Oh my god." So the other day I finally had a minute, so I decided to go ahead and just type out the fucking recipe, and I sent it
Wasn't
to
that
him.
nice of you?
He in because in the DM, like right before I sent him the recipe, he replied to his earlier comment, well, maybe I can make this for Christmas. And he said, and replied to it, and it was like, well, maybe. And I was like, really, motherfucker? And that was right
Passive
as I was sending him
aggressive.
the
Delete
recipe.
it. You
And
delete it.
I should, because motherfucker never even said thank you, never nothing. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Delete
Never
it.
the fuck again. And if I ever do it like again and like somebody's like, send me the recipe, I'm gonna be like, no, you didn't thank me for the last one I sent you, so fuck you. You don't get my recipes.
Delete
I
it.
hate this guy so much. I'm like, no, you're a jackass, and I'm never doing this
Go
again.
back
Fuck
to the
you.
Slack message and delete it.
It should. It's on Teams.
Oh, ew.
I know. It's stupid. Slack
Who
is annoying
uses
too.
that? Who
Who
uses
uses
that?
Slack? I don't like any of it. It's all annoying. Ugh.
Well,
But
let's
it
talk
means I
about
don't have
less
to
annoying
actually like. It
things.
means I don't have to interact with people, so it works for me.
Let's talk about less annoying things.
Okay.
Just
Okay. So for my tip tonight, I want to talk about like feeling hot with your clothes on.
ooh.
Um, winter, cold weather is all about layering. And depending on where you're at and how many layers you're wearing, sometimes you can feel more like an overstuffed pillow than,
I'm
anything
naked under
sexy.
this.
Ew, gross. Um, and then you add on to that like the general sort of overeating that tends to happen around the holidays, and sometimes your self-esteem and body image can really take a beating. Um, and of course, then you throw on top of that body dysmorphia, dysphoria, and all the other things that can contribute to not feeling awesome about yourself physically.
Like
Um,
scrolling through Instagram.
like I know personally, especially lately, I definitely feel hotter with my clothes on these days than off for a variety of reasons.
Oh.
So I want to just talk about like what makes you feel hot with your clothes on.
Mm.
Like accessories or a certain like piece of clothing or type of clothing, or even like sexy underwear, like or fun
Yeah.
underwear, or something that like you're wearing this item of clothing, and in this item of clothing you feel sexy.
Mm.
So like I actually think I look super cute dressed for colder weather. I love me a good like cowl neck sweater, so like the big
Oh.
like
Okay,
loose
now see,
like
because I read this earlier and then I was like, what the hell is that? And
a cowl
I
neck is
get
like
it.
the
Yeah.
the either the it's the bigger necks on
Like,
the
mhm.
sweater. I love a good cowl neck sweater. And uh since my head now gets cold, um like driver's caps with like the flat caps.
Uh-huh.
I like using those as accessories if I can match them, like color coordinate with my outfit.
And those are not the
Um,
same as the people that ruined America. They're different, right?
People that ruined America.
Red hats.
Oh no, not a baseball cap.
That's
The
insane.
no, not.
Describe
I mean, I
what
will
is
wear
the
baseball caps, but no, these are like the driver's caps or the flat caps. They're like they fit to your
mm,
head. They're Boston
like the
Scally Company.
taxi.
Yeah, that's why they're called like driver's caps.
Mhm.
Um, and I also love a nice coat. I have a couple nice coats, like a pea coat or like a longer coat, double breasted.
Oh.
Um,
It's too
like I
warm
said,
here. I've never seen you wear
I know. I never see me that layered up. Maybe a sweater, maybe if it gets really chilly,
Yeah,
or I'm
maybe.
out later and I'm not in drags. I don't want to get makeup all over my shit. Um,
Maybe.
I am no Brandon McGill, but I do like to add a scarf if I'm somewhere chill. Like, it was fun being in San Francisco last January because
You
um,
got to wear
I got to wear all my layers. I got to wear my coats and my sweaters and scarves and hats and gloves
in
and
the fog.
all the things. And I had my beard still on purpose because I wanted to make sure my face stayed warm. Um, so like that for me is like I said, I think I look cute dressed for colder weather. Like it's fine in like shorts and t-shirts and things, but I I always like the way I look and the way that I feel when I am dressed for colder weather. Like
Mm,
when I'm more dressy as opposed to just like casual. Like I can like casual is like fine if I'm just wearing like a long sleeve t-shirt or whatever, but the
mhm.
more sort of dressy, a little more stylish. Like I
I
think
see.
I look cute. Like yes. So that
I see. Well, I described mine earlier.
but you did, yes.
But I run kind of hot. And I have the weirdest time being.
Oh,
Is it this?
it's this. Yeah.
I remember doing this for when we were talking about the lift.
I think you were because you have a tendency to do this anyway. You gesture like this a lot, so I think that is what
My
it.
fingers might have
And
came apart.
you paused for just long enough for it to pick it up and.
This is even worse. I'm dressed as the Grinch.
Hey, you got balloons. It's been giving you thumbs up. Like you sit there like this, and it sees your thumb, and you're not even like necessarily out like this, but you've been sitting like you sit like this sometimes with your thumb just sort of, and it'll see it just enough. It's been popping up thumbs up all night too, random thumbs up for no
Oh my
reason.
god. Oh.
I am not on a
Hmm.
Mac, so it doesn't do that for me, folks. That's why Felicia is the only one with the weird
AI is gonna rule the world,
effects.
they say.
And I'm like, mine doesn't do that. So I don't have fun balloons and shit. Uh, I love
I'm
that the
just gonna
first one
sit
that
here
pops
all
up
night. Just
is like the red one is like the like when the red one comes up first because it's very Pennywise. It's very it.
I'm having a party over
Um,
here. No one's invited.
but when like I know a lot of people will like enjoy wearing like fun underwear, even lingerie underneath their layers, things that, which and not necessarily in sort of the kinky way because folks will do that as well, but
Mhm.
more in the like I feel good in, this lingerie piece or I feel really good
Oh,
in
that's where I was going.
these like fun little underwear or whatever. um so they'll wear that like underneath all their stuff because they know that they may not and nobody else may know but they know and it's enough to give them that self-confidence.
What I was gonna say is socks. Socks.
Socks.
Yeah.
Socks.
Mhm.
I don't own any socks.
Shut Oh, yeah. It became a topic at the Friendsgiving of how much socks, and I was like,
I don't
"Hey, ease up. I have, like, 300 pairs of socks too."
I don't own any socks. And
I do
those of you
have
that
one. If you're
may have
judging
seen
me,
the
go ahead,
video.
buy me socks and send them to me. I don't like just any socks, though. They have to be, like, funny,
Mhm.
decorative.
Mhm.
Mm,
I don't want
it
plain socks. Like my
Don't
socks
give
they're
me
all
dress
like
socks e I think somebody misunderstood me one time and gave me dress socks, and I was like, "Why'd you give me dress
I
socks?" And they're like,
will
"You
I
love
see.
socks." And I was like,
And I love
"No."
doing that where like if I have to wear something that's like business casual, I will
Yeah,
wear business casual and then throw on a pair of my fun socks, like my Mr. Potato Head or something, just because like why the
yeah,
fuck
why
not?
not? And if you're looking
Like
at my socks, Whoa.
I actually I think it's hysterical when I am wearing fun socks and I'm in more like a, you know, business, like if I'm doing a conference or something or whatever, and someone notices, like if I'm sitting with my legs crossed or something up on a chair, and they, you know, my sock is visible, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're wearing like Peter Pan socks," and I'm like, "Yes, I am.
You're right.
Yes,
Get
I
into
am. You're
this.
welcome.
Get into
You're welcome."
this. Um, I also, a couple years back discovered like men's lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
I That is the ticket. Because some of them can be warm. Um, but what I was going to say before I was interrupted, it doesn't do it with this hand. Oh, okay. Anyway, was that I have a problem with people running the heat. And so like I easily get warm.
Mm,
And so like I'll find um like they have some sweaters, but it's usually like a cotton knit that has, you know, just enough to be comfortable. And then the sleeves are all like transparent or sheer.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, those save my life because like my husband runs the heat at like 80 in the car
Oh
and
Jesus! No!
I'm
No! No!
like,
No! No! No!
"Oh
No!
my
No! No! No!
god,
No!
we
No!
I know we missed summer,
I
but"
ugh. I like I don't like being too warm either. Like in the car, if I get in and it's like if it's chilly when I first get in, especially like at night, I
Mhm,
will I may put the heater on slightly. I may put like what I'll do is I'll get myself warm. So I'll put like my because my steering wheel heats up and my seat heats up.
mhm,
So I'll like turn the heater on and say and maybe 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, everything's off. In our bedroom at night gets a little bit chilly, so like while we're showering we have a little space heater, so we'll turn the space heater on for just a few minutes to get it warm, and then it goes off, and then the fans
mhm.
go on because it gets too
Yeah.
fucking hot. I can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. It gets, you know, meanwhile my partner though has no problem. Like if she could sit in a heater 24/7, oh my god, her side of the car, because it can be independently controlled, her side of the car is like cranked all the way up, and like the other night I had to switch places because I was trying to do something, and she was driving home, and I sat and I'm like, yeah, like it is a
Yeah.
hot over here, this is gross,
We have
so
independent, but it still gets I don't know how to describe it. I can still feel the warmth from
no, I
this
get
side.
it, if it's
I'm
too
just like,
warm it's like so about like men's lingerie,
mhm,
it's the only time, and it's not necessarily for me, it's not necessarily dysphoria, um it's an aesthetic thing, but it's the only
mm,
time that I don't like not having a penis,
mm,
because most men's underwear and men's
mm.
lingerie and stuff like that, they're designed with like a pouch,
Yeah.
and I don't like not being able to fill out the pouch unless I'm packing, and I don't
Mm,
pack all the time. Sometimes I don't want to pack, but that's the only thing that bugs me, is that and it's purely for aesthetics,
mhm.
because when it's if you're wearing, depending on the pouch, a lot of times you're wearing men's underwear and you don't fill out that pouch, it just looks weird.
I wonder if, brands like Tomboy or, um, what's the other one?
There's a few different brands out there, but they don't really have like,
They don't have something that's kind of like meet you in the middle,
I mean they
literally and figuratively?
kind of, but nothing that like I'm like, oh, those are really cute. They're just like, it's not like nothing has like, you know how like Andrew Christian has like super fun like prints and things. A
Mhm,
lot of other
mhm,
places
mhm.
have like super fun prints. They almost all have some sort of pouch.
Oh.
And the other,
Mm.
like for some reason, the companies that like are designed for, you know, trans folks or gender nonconforming or whatever, like they'll have like gender neutral undies, but
Underwear.
nothing that's like super super cute or like, you know what I mean. So it's just like, eh.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing
Mm.
that I would be like, oh, I'm gonna feel I'm gonna feel cute in these. It's like they're more functional than cute.
You
You
could
know what I
always
mean? So it's like
design your own underwear.
I could, but then I would have to either find somebody to make them or something. So it's a pain in my ass. It's a lot of effort.
I hear what you're saying because I have a sewing machine in here. Do I use it? No.
I need one
Let's,
of the kids. I need the kids to move out of the house because we
are you
need
gonna
to be
make
able
one
to
of them
repurpose.
into a
We need to
craft room?
repurpose. Yes. This will be like this will be almost exclusively like drag, and like the costumes and then being able to work on crafts will be in that room. But I need I think the boys are the closest. If I can get the oldest to just admit that he is living with his girlfriend, and then his brother will be
But
moving
what
out and living on
happens if
campus.
he breaks up with?
Not my problem. He's a big boy. Um, and then the his brother will be moving out and living on campus next year. So if I can
We
get
have a
that to
year.
happen, less than
We have a
that,
year.
less than that. I
Oh,
like 6 months,
6 months.
6 months,
Yeah,
if that.
yeah, yeah,
So I need that to happen, and then we can repurpose that room
yeah.
into like a craft room. Like we can move like the cricket and stuff in there, so it's easier to deal with. All of that stuff can be in here, and then we can just use this space for like the actual costumes and props and stuff, and not have to worry about trying to
Have
keep it
rehearsal.
organized so that we can use stuff. Well, not lately. Um, but yeah. So that's I just need the kids to move out so I can do that, and then maybe I can learn how to make my own underwear.
Oh, so you have 6 months.
6 months,
Hmm.
hopefully. Anyway, what's happening in the world of news?
In the world of news, we have a lot of what the fuck going on. Um, I feel like sometimes I'm not sure what the actual fuck, and I still have notes still saved on my phone, so bear with me. Um, so I actually want to say to AT&T, what the fuck?
Oh
Because
God.
AT&T says it will end its DEI programs in a bid to please the FCC and the dump truck administration.
All right, so if everybody's got AT&T, time to jump ship. Although I
What
don't
is
know, it's
going
all at this
on?
point it's all just shit. Like there's no
Like everybody, like I'll say I'm doing something and somebody was like, well, you need to boycott that. And I'm like, you know what? I think that no matter where I go, I'm going to run into something. I'm going to run into this, that, and the
it's like
other.
it's
So
the whole there's no like ethics in
there's no safe
consumerism
space.
because it's like everything is shit. So
Yeah.
it's like yes, I mean, and some things are easier to boycott than others. Some things are easier to, you know what I mean? It's like, and sometimes it's like if this
Oh, there it
thing over
goes.
here, like I don't know, it's
So
tricky because you
particular.
literally, otherwise we're literally just gonna end up boycotting everything, and you literally cannot boycott everything.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
You
so
can't. It's
don't go
not
to the store anymore. How do I get
like
things shipped to my house?
right. Like it's literally not. Ow, damn it! It's literally not feasible. So it's like do what you can, avoid the big issues, like the big companies that are problematic as much as you can. You
But I'm
know,
like, oh
but
my gosh, they are at it again. Still no response to Costco, by the way. Um, but that will never, ever happen on time because who the fuck cares? Um, what else did I see? So, in politics, is this the same? Um, the Democrats are moving to, I think. Have they officially done it, or are they still talking about it? No, they formally filed. I was sorry, I was waiting for the internet to load.
I'm like, I don't know what
House Democrats formally have filed articles of impeachment against RFK Jr. and the guy that keeps sending signal messages about our
God, Hegseth.
defense. So,
So the problem with
what do you
that
think about
is,
that?
I mean, fine, great, whatever. But
I
the
don't think
problem
it'll
with
work.
impeachment is it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't remove them, right?
No, it doesn't do shit. Trump was impeached.
So
Clinton was impeached. They have to
how do
be
they get
removed, but it just means that it's like a oh, you have a strike against your name, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't preclude you from holding office, obviously.
yeah, you could
Like
be
if that
a
were the case,
34-time felon.
Clinton would have been ousted. Trump never would have been allowed to run again. Like there, like it
You
wouldn't.
know,
So
in
impeachment,
the
I'm like,
world of cancel culture, this is the weirdest
and impeachment is the
non-canceling
dumbest
cancel.
shit. Like I don't know what, honestly, I honestly do not know what purpose it serves because it doesn't do anything. It does nothing. It doesn't stop you from holding office. It doesn't remove you from your position. All it does is go, ooh, you were impeached, neener, neener, neener. It's like, okay, but who the fuck cares? It does
Wow.
nothing. It does nothing. Like, if being impeached meant that you were removed from office and you are not allowed to hold office again, then I'd be all for it. But it doesn't do that. It doesn't do jack shit, honestly. So when people are like, "Ooh, they're going to impeach Trump," I'm like, "Who the fuck cares? He's already been impeached." Like, go ahead and try to file
What
impeachment. It doesn't.
what did they do to Nixon? How
Nixon
did
he was impeached.
Yeah, but he wasn't ousted then.
No, he Nixon ended up removing himself because of all the shit that was going to come out. So he was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Oh, so he had to remove himself.
Well, he didn't necessarily have to, I don't think, but he
Took it upon himself not to be an asshole
right.
and make us suffer through all of it, or suffer it through all of it himself.
So the impeachment process against Richard Nixon
Mhm.
was initiated by the United States House of Representatives on October 30th, 1973, during the course of the Watergate scandal. Um, they were
Just trying to
introduced
figure out.
immediately following the series of high-level resignations. And it was like as soon as they began like an official investigation of the president's role in Watergate, that was basically when he was like, let me go ahead and
Let me go ahead
oh
and
my
exit out right here real
gosh.
quick. You don't need to say all that stuff out loud. Let me just go
Like
ahead and.
he refused to comply with a subpoena from the prosecutor. Like there were a lot of shit. Like
That sounds
he,
familiar.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we would have to find something very, very, very dirty, like the Epstein files.
But even then, the impeachment, even it won't do anything. He would have to be removed. But
So there's nothing that can.
there's,
Not that I'm speaking anarchy, but there's nothing that removes the president when the president has done wrong.
let me see. You go on. I'm going to Google real quick.
That is the weird. Okay. Whoa. Ugh. Gross. So if he just did whatever he wanted, who cares, right? Anyway, some shining star moments. There was a whole bunch of things that were nominated for Golden Globes.
Oh,
A
here we
lot
go.
of first-time actors like Michael B. Jordan, um, and there was another name, but I didn't type it in here. But also the movie Sinners, and some nominees for Wicked, including Cynthia Erivo, who has been nominated. This will be her second time, I think. Just give
I
her
think so.
give her the award. Just do it. Stop nominating great actresses and actors and then not giving them awards for like 40 years. It's horrible. What does it say?
Okay. So, in the Constitution, Article 2, Section 4, the President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. The Constitution gives Congress the authority to impeach and remove the President, Vice President, all federal civil officers for treason, bribery, or other high crimes or misdemeanors. This tool is inherited from English practice in which Parliament impeached and convicted ministers and favorites of the Crown in a struggle to rein in the Crown's power. So
he could be impeached for the crimes he's already committed.
I don't think so. I think it has to be crimes committed while in office. But that's
Debatable.
why like Clinton was impeached but didn't really
Wasn't found guilty.
he
Convicted of any.
wasn't convicted of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors, so he wasn't removed. So you have to,
He was just
I don't
being
know. I mean,
nasty.
the January 6th thing you'd think would be enough to be able to get him the fuck
Yeah,
out,
whatever
but
happened to that? Why did that fade into the darkness?
look who's in power.
All those people that they said they were going to put in jail. Or some
Yeah,
of them
well, they
got
did put in
pardoned.
jail, and that they were in jail. They've all been pardoned, and a lot of them subsequently rearrested for other various crimes.
Isn't that funny?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Fuck. Including the great fuck that's happening here. Let's see. Illinois Governor Pritzker
Pritzker.
has signed a law prohibiting ICE from kidnapping people near courthouses, in hospitals, or on college campuses, or in daycare facilities, which they were going after heavy.
Yep. They were
Daycare
literally just
facilities.
waiting outside places. They're just waiting outside places.
I saw a video on social media that I was like, what the actual no? The law goes into effect immediately and provides legal steps for people whose constitutional rights have already been violated, including the people that were snatched off the streets in Chicago that were Black people.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Dropping your kid off at daycare, going to the doctor, or attending your classes should not feel life altering, or should not be a life altering risk. Illinois is Illinois, in the face of cruelty and intimidation, has chosen solidarity and support. Yeah. Because this president lost his
I wish
goddamn
more governors
mind.
would put that shit. Be like, no, you can't just
Oh, I have
hover
other
outside
good
of places that
news.
people
What's her
have to
name?
go to be able to like kidnap them. You can't. It's bullshit.
Jasmine Crockett. Is that her name? It
I think
is.
so.
I know a lot of people were not excited, not excited. But basically, she had the heart. So Jasmine Crockett is the one that basically told the Green Lady, not me, the Green Lady, um, not to insult her, and basically started a pop culture moment with Butch. What was it? Beach, Butch Body, or something. Anyhow, she's running for Senate because she's a state representative at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and so, oh, that would be spicy.
Mm.
That would be
I'd be
spicy.
here for it.
On top of, I read earlier that somebody um, got elected and knocked out one of uh, the
My
candidates.
I know that Miami has a Democratic mayor for the first time in 30 years.
Female too, right?
I believe so. Like,
Look at, be the change you want to see, folks. Hmm. Anyway, so good, so good. So just when you don't think that you can make a difference, there's out people getting mad. That's how I know that change is coming. When people get mad.
right.
Kiss of the Spider Woman is getting a movie makeover. When does that come out? Did it come out already? I saw
Don't think
Jennifer
so. I think it's
Lopez.
next year.
Oh, she's already showing off about it. I thought, doing premieres and things. With Jennifer Lopez, Diego Luna, and breakout star. Please
I
say
think it's
that.
Tonatia.
Okay. Bringing the Broadway musical to the big screen.
So, fun fact. I'm mildly excited about this. We'll see. The 1976 book by Manuel Puig is actually one of my favorite books ever.
Oh,
Ever.
really?
The 1983 film adaptation of the book had Raul Julia in it, and it was so good. So good.
My thing
Um,
is, I I'm not. I'm excited, but I am
I
very sketchy about Jennifer Lopez sometimes, because sometimes she does good, and then
I
sometimes,
know. I'm hoping. So
and it has nothing to do with her
I
singing
I
or
I don't
anything.
know. I haven't seen the. Ooh, I haven't seen the stage musical. Um, but
Oh, so you
I
don't have anything to
already
compare it to?
I don't, but I already know that a lot of the book gets removed because they focus
Because
on
there's so
one.
many things that you can't.
I mean, they actually know there's a lot of things that they could do, but they just chose
Oh,
not to, and they chose to focus with one thing on one
oh,
thing, one part of the book. Um,
mhm,
so if you're not familiar with the book, it takes place during it's in Argentina, and it's two men in prison. Um,
mhm.
one of them has been arrested for like basically being a terrorist,
Ooh,
and the other one has been arrested for basically being gay. Um,
oh,
and they end up in a cell together, and the prison is trying to use the gay guy to basically get information from his cellmate
oh, like
regarding
a
when are they like
seductress.
right, so they're gonna try and use them to get information on like the terrorist cell, whatever, blah blah blah, people that
Mhm.
are involved, yada yada. um and it's actually a kind of a beautiful love story because they end up they end up falling in love, even though the he's not actually a terrorist. They've labeled him a terrorist. Valentin, he's straight, but he
Like a
becomes
bromance?
attached to Melina basically. But the way that they pass the time is Melina recounts different movies because he loves going to the movies. That was his thing. He loved going to the movies, and he would basically retell these movies in great
Mm.
detail to be able to sort of pass the time and, distract them from all the bullshit and the place that, they're at in this Argentinian prison. And he goes through several different movies. Like one of them is Cat People, which it's an old film. It's a black and white film, but it's a woman that can turn into a cat, and it's got a long history. Like it's a good film. But there's that one. There's a couple other films I'm trying to remember now, and then there's one in particular that is like a woman who acts like a spy for the Nazis or against the Nazis or something. And I think that is the one that they end up focusing on in the musical, because she works in she's like a singer in like a bar kind of thing, where she kind of reels in like the Nazi officer and is able to
Mm.
get information that way. Um, and I think that
Angle.
is what they focus on.
Hmm.
So I don't know if how they're like, because it's not a main character. It's not really. It's not even a main plot line. It's a subplot. So if they do it right, Jennifer Lopez shouldn't even be necessarily a main character. She's just sort of a subplot that of a story that gets told while they're in prison. You know what I mean? While the other
But
stuff's going on. I don't know.
you watched the trailer, right?
I haven't. Nope. I haven't. Nope. Not yet.
Watch the trailer and tell me
Okay.
if they make it seem like she is the main character.
I hate them. God, I wish they wouldn't do that. Like I
But you
said,
know why they do that. They do it
I
because
know why they do
she's the
that. I
draw.
know. I just it if they do that, if that's what they've done with the musical, like if that's what they've done for with the stage play, I'm gonna be so mad, because that's not.
Has it toured? We should go
I don't
see it.
know. Because that's not what the thing is about. Like it's literally these.
So the play would
It's
just
a
totally turn this if this is not right.
yeah. Because it's not supposed to be about the woman.
Her
It is
at
about
all.
these two men and their relationship in prison. The
Huh.
book is written in a
I do
very
not
interesting
get that.
way.
I do not
The
get
book
that
is
gist from
the book
the
is so
trailer.
good. The book is so good. There's no real like prose. You know how a book is written where it's like, and in the cell, blah 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 said this person. Well, blah 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 said this person. Blah blah. You know what I mean? The
Mhm.
book is written. It's purely dialogue. There's not even any like this person says this person says this. So it's literally this all the way down, but there's no
Oh, like
prose to
reading a
go along with
script,
it. Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
but it doesn't say
There's
who said what?
you don't have to, you can tell who says what based on the what's being said.
Oh.
The only prose is when Molina goes to talk to the warden.
Mhm.
Because he's manipulating the warden's trying to get information. Molina is manipulating the warden to get things that he wants to bribe Valentin so that he'll loosen up and talk to him about stuff.
Oh. Don't
So
give it
there's
all
this
away, though.
it's this whole thing. It's really good. The book is really good. I don't know,
Same
and the movie
title?
is really good. Yep, Kiss of the Spider Woman. I don't.
Is this on audiobook?
It might be. Um, but if you can find the original movie anywhere, go watch it, because Raul Julia is just amazing anyway. But it's so good. So go find that if you're able to. And
Mm.
again, I don't know about the stage musical. I'm glad that they're using uh, Latino actors.
Yes.
I think that
Is
that is
that
important.
yes. Uh-huh. Because we have
Um,
not done that before. Like people
um,
playing Cleopatra.
right. So I mean, there's that is a good thing. I like that they're doing that. But again, I not having seen the stage play, I don't know. I don't know. I
And
don't know.
I'm gonna type in tour.
Okay.
In the
Do you want
UK,
me?
it's going on tour. It
Oh,
says. It does not say US dates.
probably not. It's probably too highbrow for
Damn.
people.
How come we never get the good stuff?
It'll come here eventually, I'm sure. That'll start touring. Is it even on Broadway? It must be. The Spider Woman.
I didn't look to see if it was on Broadway. I looked to see if it was touring. Because sometimes musicals with not a lot of play come here, but they're not announced. And so, like, sometimes I'll look up stuff and I'll be like, oh, I didn't know they were coming. You know? Hmm.
I don't know.
Anyhow, while you look that up, I'm gonna look up later if it's an audio book. Wow, my brain was like audio. Here is what
Oh, I
we're.
guess it was released here already, but I never saw anything about it anywhere.
Well,
Never saw anything of it anywhere. I wonder if it's streaming. Like literally, it popped up on my thing. I'm like, oh, I figured this was new. Nope, apparently not.
it didn't go straight to DVD, did it? For folks that are young, straight to DVD means
Right.
straight to streaming now.
Right. I had no idea.
Back in my
Well,
day.
shit. Let me see if it's streaming anywhere. Anyway,
If
carry
it's
on.
streaming. Anyway, in health news, more than 20 hospitals and health systems have temporarily or indefinitely rolled back transgender care for youth and some young adults due to threats of lost funding from the dump truck administration. I don't know what trans people did to dump truck, but he is
We
not letting
existed.
it go. He is not letting it go. 12 have announced that they have discontinued puberty blockers and hormone therapy for trans patients younger than 19. Keep in mind, you're legally an adult at 18. 4 announced they are no longer providing transition related surgeries to those patients. Like, even the people that have already signed up for them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. One said it discontinued gender affirming care for teens. Is that for all teens?
Yes.
I have questions. Um, 4 said they temporarily stopped trans care for those under 19 after an ED came out. What is the ED? Oh, executive direct, whatever. Came down from dump truck, but resumed after a judge blocked part of the order in March. Though a lot of this back and forth between blocking orders, I'm not going to listen to you, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. 5 removed web pages dedicated to trans care for minors from their websites. And that goes along the code of the White House removed a lot of things that was LGBTQ plus. And some stuff is still starting to go missing on the CDC website. A health center in Iowa stopped providing hormone therapy to trans adults due to dump trucks order that prohibits federal funds from being used to promote gender ideology. The VA has eliminated all trans care coverage for trans veterans. So these are people that served our country.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Again with the bullshit. Ugh. You sure there's nothing we could do about this? This is weird.
Yeah.
So weird. Get to your midterms. Get to your special elections. If
I mean,
if
look, things can flip. Things can flip.
look
So
at the mayors. Start at your city level.
mayors, governors, other seats, like things can totally flip. But we
Also,
do have some good news.
um, I'll say it after this. Um, is that Quinlan?
Uh,
Quillen.
Quillen, I think.
Blackwell was named CNN's Hero of the Year. The founder of Chicago's South Side Blooms was recognized for transforming vacant lots into flower farms that employed and trained at risk youth in his community. Known, his nonprofit provides skills in growing, arranging, and selling flowers and has received 100,000 to help expand. Ooh, just when you think that there's bad news, there's some good news out there.
Something. He
Also,
employs, he trains like the at-risk youth to like, and I mean, it puts them in, they can go work in other retail stores. It's skills that are, usable. So that's like, they could go work pretty much anywhere with the skills that he's, that they're teaching them, which is awesome.
there was somebody that just signed the Crown Act into, but it looks to me that this is not big news. But I thought I saw a news article that said that I think it was Illinois that did the Crown Act, or was it Pennsylvania? One
No
of
idea.
those. The Crown Act has been signed by 25 states because I've been now corrected by the machine.
Yeah.
Which is the act of, if we have not, if you don't remember us talking about it, is that there were people that were literally like newscasters getting pulled off the air because they were told their hair was not professional.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting kicked out of school because they were told that their hair is not professional or kept clean. Not my words, others. Um, and and these were like hairstyles that have been around since I know I was a kid. Um, and so, and other forms of um, microaggressions and discrimination that people say, like, you can't have box braids, those are so unprofessional.
Right.
What?
Like, unprofessional for whom?
But you can wear extensions until they fall out, and that's
Right.
professional?
Right.
Okay. Um,
Excuse me.
so there's 25 states that now have signed the Crown Act. I don't think that Arizona is one of them. I
Probably not.
should probably look, but I don't think so. And California was the first one to sign it. If anybody cares.
Let's see. What have we got coming up? Oh, tomorrow we have
Sex trivia.
Sex Trivia is coming up tomorrow at Gracie's. We're going to start at 8 p.m. Get there early, though, because we fill up. It gets busy. But come and grab some food, grab some cheese curds or a chopped cheese sandwich or something along those lines. Grab a good seat, have some sex on the beach.
Have sex on the beach?
No, don't have sex on the beach. I do not recommend that.
Oh.
I don't recommend that. That is not comfortable. You will get sand in places that you shouldn't. But it's free to play. We do a few rounds. It's always a good time. We got some good prizes, all sorts of fun stuff.
Okay, so the Crown Act is not statewide. It doesn't look like. I'll have to do further research, but
where did our background go?
The what?
Our background.
It's still there for me.
I don't see it on mine. That's weird. Interesting. Never mind.
Tempe is listed on the Crown Act website.
Oh, so it's certain cities that. It's weird. And also on Sunday, I will be at Brick Road Coffee doing Drag Story Hour, a holiday version. So come do that.
What time?
10:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. I'll rev myself up for that. And it's good enough time because the kids get up at like 5 or 6 on the weekends.
Get them home in time for a nap. Me too. But get there for
um,
that. We're gonna do holiday stories. You guys get coffee and pastries stuff.
and since they have now posted it, January 9th is
Mm-hmm.
the first drag bingo of the season of 2026. Drag bingo and cats. Um, Tickets are available. And what do we always say? The tickets will go fast. So get the tickets now
Yep.
before you spend all your holiday money.
Yep.
And then you don't have to worry if you bought them or not. Or
Because
buy them as a
we sell
gift
out. We
for
sell out
somebody.
every fucking time.
And then we always get messages or comments that say, save me a seat. No,
No, that's not how that works. But thank you.
no.
And there's still time if you have like office parties or anything going on and you want like entertainment or hosts or MCs or whatever. We are available.
I don't know about entertainment, but I could at least host.
I mean, there's that. We can do all
I
manner of
attempt
things.
I attempt to be entertaining.
Hmm, it's hit
That's
or
about
miss
a, that's
sometimes, you
about the
know.
level I can give you. I'm not I'm not high energy at all.
No, that's fine.
Mm-mm. I did not do any closing words because I felt like mm-mm, mm-mm. I will say, um, a number of folks are experiencing. This is why I think I said it feels weird because like there was somebody that like got in a car accident. Luckily, they're still alive
Mm.
and survived. Sounds like it's gonna work out in their favor anyway because they wanted a new car. But I mean, they're making light of it.
Right.
Somebody lost a friend. I see that like people are losing relatives or close friends. This is like a weird time of year. Like you're supposed to be jolly and happy, and then some bad things happen, and like that's what I mean. Like it's just so much going on. You got work going on, and everybody's trying to close up before the holidays, or you work retail, and people are not as kind as they could be. Just remember, somewhere in there, take care of yourself. And
Mhm.
it's not always going to be a bubble bath. It's not always going to be a facial. It's not always going to be, getting your hair done or whatever that may be. But excuse me, I think it's important to like look in on yourself, especially when there's a lot of outside validation. Is not going to come from here. It needs to come from in here. And so many things that I read today that people are feeling it. It's not just me. I'm feeling it. I know Freddie's
Right.
feeling it. Just know that you're not alone. If you need to talk to us, I have had people come in my inbox before, as long as you're respectful, because I can't help you unless you're respectful. Let's keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a therapist, but my Lyft driver thinks I am. Um, so just be easy with yourself. That is my closing for the week.
And
Just
don't trauma dump on strangers.
yeah, yeah, that took me a couple days to get over because
Just
I am
don't trauma
definitely
dump on strangers.
empathic. I was like, why? Why universe? But anyhow, with that being said, take care of yourselves and we'll see you next week for your Wednesday night conversation. Good
Good
night.
night.